Hey guys, I had this idea that I wanted to get off my chest, so I'm coming to you today, just outside of character, just me, one-on-one, just to let you know this idea, It's an idea I have, but I don't have the capital to bring it to fruition quite yet, but it'd make me really happy to see it in the real world, so I figured I could give you, the wealthy viewer, the idea, and maybe you could bring it and do something with it, or I'm gonna be reading off my notes for this one just so I hit the ideas correct. So yeah, let me just get into it. So big idea is it's essentially a podcast, right? But you know how like a podcast it's just usually a couple of people talking for a couple of hours or whatever. I was thinking, what if you injected music into it, like in between the conversations? Like the people would talk for 5-10 minutes, take listeners' calls, talk about current events or whatever, and then cut to like 3 to 5 songs, and then a couple of ads and stuff, or maybe mostly ads. And each show could have its like own style of music that they play, like one kind of plays current hits, and then one plays rock and roll, and one plays country, and it's kind of just you go to a certain station for a certain type of music. And I could foresee this idea like blowing up, becoming a very huge thing, and like having tons of podcasts all over the place. And I was thinking we could organize them, kind of like give each podcast a number, like something arbitrary, like between 87.5 to 108, and it's like each podcast can fall on an odd decimal. Because I just think odd numbers are cool. Yeah, and we can call this range of numbers like maybe free music or something. I'm not sure. It's because it's a service that you're not paying for, so it is free. And yeah, so you know how podcasts typically run ads, like they'll have the host sit down and read off a script or whatever. I figured these shows could run ads as well, but instead of the hosts reading the script, because that can get boring and repetitive, we have the individual corporations creating the ads to give creative control back to the ones who need it the most. Large corporations. And these shows can be like seriously region restricted. Like the largest show only reaches like 3 towns or something. Just like very contained, and it kind of keeps it fresh. I don't really know. I'm just spitballing right now. Hey guys, I'm just editing this video, as you can tell from the glasses. And I had a couple more ideas I wanted to add, to spitball, if you will, before I closed out. So anyways, I'll just get right back into it. So your favorite podcast likely only uploads like an hour per week, which for some is like nowhere near enough, I was thinking we could run these shows like live and have it run 24/7. And since the hosts aren't talking the whole time, it won't get as repetitive, because we'll just play music and talking and ads, and there's a lot going on. Since we're gonna be running it all the time, we'll probably have different hosts for different times. Like you have like a morning host, and then like an afternoon, evening, and night host. Yeah, just kind of keeping it fresh, so you have someone talking around the clock. Also, when these shows get big enough and start earning enough money, they could run like some kind of competition for the like listeners call in or something and play a game and can win money. I'm really just spitballing here, just off the dome, Since this is never done before and was formulated solely from my own spitballing, some aspects of it may work, some aspects may not, some may need to be smoothed out. But I'd be interested in seeing what someone with more capital than I could do. Let me know in the comments if there's anything else that you would like to see included in these new shows. Keep in mind, I'm just spitballing, so don't be too harsh. Thanks, and I'll see you guys later. Oh, one last thing. If anyone does do this, I will need like a 65.57% cut of revenue, because since it's my idea, I think I deserve that.